Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for tuning back in. So obviously I got my hair done. I wanted to go more rose gold because I wasn't light enough due to my hair being so dark previously. This is the best we could have done, at least in one session, but I am absolutely happy with how everything came out. It's so different for me. I never did a fun color like this before. So it's definitely out of the ordinary of something that I would do personally. I felt like I needed a change. My stylist is amazing at what she does. She specializes in color, so this is like her thing. I knew I can trust her with exactly what I wanted to do, and she gave me her input on what will look nice. It's exactly what a stylist should do. If you guys are interested in checking out her Instagram, I will list it down below for you guys. She does a lot of how-to videos, just basic color placement, different kinds of techniques. Yeah, if you're into hair and you want to check out her channel, I'll have that listed down below for you. Enough about the hair, let's move on to the makeup. So I went out and bought a lot of stuff from Morphe because we are doing a one brand makeup tutorial. I chose Morphe because I think it's the most inexpensive yet high-end brand that is popular right now. And I feel like anyone can really buy an entire collection of Morphe and not hurt your pockets at the same time. The only thing I did not get was a mascara, an eyeliner that goes in the waterline, which that was my mistake. They had one. I didn't think I would have needed one. I'm gonna use something else instead. And lashes, of course, because they don't have, oh my god, they do have false lashes. I completely forgot that they sold lashes, and it's too late to get the lashes now. Yeah, so today's look is gonna be a one brand can do it all, affordable makeup look. Alright, I'm gonna start off with a little moisturizer because I feel a bit dry. And I'm pretty sure you guys noticed that I tend to get red around this area right here. It's because I have eczema, and that is one of the spots that I get eczema on. So I'm constantly picking at that area as far as scraping the dryness and itching. So that's why it's always red around there, but once I put foundation, it covers it pretty nicely without kicking up too much. I do not know what I want to do with my eyes today. I think I'm just gonna wing it. I have a bunch of palettes from Morphe, but I decided to pick up a new one because why not? So I didn't do my brows purposely because I picked up a brow pencil and I wanted to kind of do it on camera with you guys. You know, come to think about it, this video can possibly be a review as well too, because everything that I picked up, I never used before. This is the first time me using it. So let's turn this into a one brand makeup tutorial / review. So I'm gonna start off with my brows like always. I bought the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in Java. So it comes with a little spoolie and the small petite lead, which is what I like. It's what I'm used to. So let's see if the color is okay. Looks like I might have to be a tiny bit light-handed when filling it in with this pencil because it looks like it can get really dark really quick. Before I fill in my brows anymore, I'm going to take a little of the concealer that I'm going to mention later on in the video and just cover this little spot that I have right here that's a little red. I actually like how this pencil, you don't need to put so much force to get color out of it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I know some people like to build the color up and the intensity of your brows, and then some people just like to be able to slap it on and the color shows up without you having to scrape at your brows for it. I like the color too. It's not too dark. It matches my brows perfectly. It's not too warm. Brow on versus brow off. Yeah, I really like this pencil. I love how it went on. I love the color. Now I'm going to use a concealer from Morphe. I took the shade 32.65, and I'm also going to incorporate using nothing but Morphe brushes as well too. I only have a few, so I'm going to work with what I have, but I'm going to take the Morphe flat defining brush. It has that really flat head to it. For the bottom, I'm using concealer. For the top, I'm going to use my foundation. It's like a little lighter than my skin tone, which I like because I don't like too bright. Perfect. So far, so good. I'm gonna take this buffer brush, and this is a Morphe M173, and I'm just gonna blend the concealer down to my eyelid because I'm gonna use the same concealer to prime my eyes anyway. So for the foundation, I grabbed the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation in the matte finish, and the color that I'm in is F3.20. It was like the only medium olive shade there, but when I matched it in store, it was a really great match. So then again, I tried it on my hand. So let's find out. Taking the same brush that I used to carve out the bottom. See, this is a problem with olive undertone foundations. A lot of the times that I put them on my face, they look more gray than what the color should be. This happened to me with the Maybelline, I think it was the Super Stay foundation. Well, I guess this is where the review comes into play. I feel like this foundation oxidizes. Okay, so let's just say that the foundation oxidizes, which is bad in my case because I'm an olive undertone. If the foundation oxidizes, it doesn't oxidize well. Really hesitant to put this foundation on. The whole purpose is to do a one brand tutorial, but now seeing this, I'm gonna look gray. Like, I know I'm not bugging. You guys see what I'm talking about, right? On my forehead, around my brows. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Morphe concealer to prime my eyes. Let's do the other eye and see if I was to let it dry, would it crease or would it just dry down to a matte? Don't know what I'm doing yet, but I bought this palette. It's one of the Artistry palettes, and it's in the shade 9D. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna take this shade right here and use it as my transition color, but first I'm gonna set my eyes because I just noticed that concealer does crease. So I'm gonna set it with the Morphe Bake and Set powder in Banana. First brush I'm going to use is the Morphe M514 brush. Let's see, let's do a halo. I haven't done a halo in a while, so let's try it. Now that I'm done placing the color in my crease, I'm gonna apply some in the outer corner and in the inner corner to help prep for the darker colors that we're gonna place on top. These colors blend so smoothly, I barely have to do any work. Next color we're going to take is this shade right here. I'm going to use my Morphe M433 brush. I don't know if this might make a difference. I haven't blended out the orange yet. I'm waiting till I place this color. Then I'm going to go in with a lighter transition shade to blend out everything. I'm going to take this yellow shade right here, and I'm going to use it as my transition color. The brush that I'm going to take is the same one we used for the first shade. I'm going to wipe it on my pants really quick. The non-efficient way of cleaning a brush. I didn't learn my lesson, guys. Oh my god. A lot of powders come out of these shadows. Heads up. These shadows are so good that I barely have to blend them out. I'm going to take a little concealer and I'm going to apply it to the center of my lid. Just like this. I only need a little bit because I was just going to take my fluffy brush and messily blend it out in the center. I didn't want the center to be really strong and focused. So just like that, I wanted it to be like a nice soft opening. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is the lightest shade in the palette. I'm going to take it with my fingers because I don't have a brush to apply it with. Last color we're going to take is this matte brown. I'm going to take this Morphe M506 brush, which is just a stern pencil looking brush. I'm going to focus this color in the inner and outer corner only. I'm not going to drag it into my crease because I want that definition just in the corners. Now that we're all done with the eyeshadow, I'm going to take the Morphe Felt Tip Liquid Liner in ink. I'm guessing that's the color. This just means black. But I grabbed this kind of liner because it's a little easier for me to apply it with this. All right, let's see if I can do this. God be with me. I'm already getting thick. I don't know why I can't do my liner like from here. It's really hard. Even holding up this mirror, I can't. Like, my hand shakes, so I'm like looking at something that's going like this constantly. Ah! I'm gonna have to do this off camera, guys. I'm sorry. All right, this is the closest we're gonna have to get. That's it. Has a semi-matte finish, which I really don't mind. I really like matte, but I don't care for semi-matte as long as it's not shiny or glittery. For a mascara, I'm going to take the Benefit Bang, like always. I think for lashes, I'm going to take one of the lashes from the On Fleek box. This one's called Pegasus. For glue, I'm going to take the House of Lashes Dark Glue. I know I don't show this part because I do my lashes off camera, but this is a glue that I use all the time. It's between the dark and the clear. While I let those dry a little, I'm going to start on my primer. I'm going to take the Morphe Foundation Primer in Equalizer. They had two. I forgot the name of the other one, but this one's the one I grabbed because it says it's for normal to oily skin tones. All right, this is what the bottle looks like. It has a nice feel to it. Okay, lashes are on. Let's move on to the face. I'm going to take the Morphe M439 brush. It's a little dirty because I used it already, but it's a foundation buffing brush. Oh, Lord. I'm already looking ashy. Put some in the ear because let's drag it down too. Yep. It's taking me a lot right now to just keep this on. It does cover really nice, and apparently it's supposed to stay matte. I just wish I had a better color. We're going to take the same concealer we primed our eyes with. And I'm going to try it just underneath my eyes for now and see how bright it is. I'll be here forever with this little ass brush. Lashes are making me feel like I have so much darkness in this area. To set, I'm going to take the same powder we used to set the eyes, the Bake and Set in Banana. Alright, now that I set that, I'm just going to go back in with some more powder and I'm going to let it sit underneath my eyes. Alright, the brush that I'm going to take now is the Morphe M530. I'm actually going to take the highlight and contour palette in the shade 8H. I'm gonna take this shade right here and mix a little in with this one because it's so orange. I'm gonna take Big Bang and Venus. I bought this big fan brush. It's the Morphe M143. I normally don't use fan brushes for highlight. It's like so big and awkward. For blush, I'm gonna take one of the Morphe blush palettes. I got the color 8C. It's like really pretty pinky purpley tones. Because my eyes are more on the warmer side, I'm gonna take this shade right here. So it picks up better on the camera, but I really can't see anything in person. The other thing that I'm not using from Morphe is the eyeliner. I'm gonna use this smudger brush and I'm gonna place it inside my waterline. I have to look up, right? Yep. Okay. Which side did I put it on? Ah! This brush is pokey. Good enough. I'm gonna take the only matte brown that they have in the palette and the same pencil brush we used to apply it in the outer and inner corner, and I'm gonna smudge it against my waterline. I'm actually gonna take the flat definer brush that we used to carve out the brows. I'm gonna take this shade, mix in with the brown shade, and I'm gonna further blend out the brown. Now I'm gonna take this itty bitty brush, the Morphe M562. I'm gonna take the same shade that we used on our lid and apply it to the inner corner. Inner corner is freaking bugging me, and it's the shadow of the lashes. All right, let's move on. For lips, I picked up a couple options. I want to go more nude, so I'm gonna take these three. So I have a gloss. I have two liquid lipsticks that I'm gonna start with. The first one I'm gonna use is True Story. Second one I might put on depending on if the first one is a little dark. The gloss I might wear, but I'm not gonna name it yet. Wow, this smells like cake batter. It goes on super light. Like it feels like you're not putting anything on. Oh, it dries really quick. Nice. Yeah, I absolutely love this. Honestly, it feels better than any other liquid lipstick I've tried. Let me try a little of the gloss just to see. Yeah, I guess I like it, the gloss too. Too late to go back. It's not sticky and it's not thick either. Last step to do, I'm gonna take the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Feels like water, like look at my chest now. It's all dewy. Okay, so just a rundown on the products, what I give a yes to and what gets a flat out no. Let's start with the eyes. So the concealer is definitely a yes. I like how it sets, I like how much it covers, and I like how matte it is. It's sort of in the middle. It's not too dewy and it's not too matte, which is perfect for me. The eyeshadow palette, it's obviously a yes. Their eyeshadow palettes are always amazing. The liquid eyeliner, I would say a yes too. I can see me using it a couple more times. It was pretty matte for the most part. It gave me some pretty good precision. It didn't dry out so easily. That's a big one for me. So yeah, I can see me definitely using this again. Okay, the foundation. I'm gonna give it a couple more chances to see if it can grow on me. I like how I'm looking now. I don't look as gray as when I was putting the foundation on in the beginning. I feel like the bronzer helped warm it up a little. You shouldn't need your bronzer to help your foundation match better. The primer, I'm a little skeptical on because since I've started using the milk, that's all I've been using. So to go back to a texture like this, which has the silicone inside, I don't know if I feel like it's doing anything for my skin. That's another product that I'm still gonna give a couple more chances to. The powder I liked, I'm still gonna keep using it because I wanna see if it has flashbacks when I take photos. So this is another product that I'm giving it a couple more chances on. The highlight and contour palette is a yes for me. I really like the shades in there. The highlighters, they're not as pigmented, but on days that I really don't want to wear highlight, I guess I can use that for a subtle sheen. Blush palette is a definite yes for me. I love all the colors in there. The brow pencil is an absolute yes. I freaking love it. And in fact, I feel hurt saying this, but I think it might replace my Anastasia brow wiz. There's just some things that beat other things, and I think this might be it. I never found anything that can replace my Anastasia, and this might be it. Like I really feel like I would be gravitating towards this pencil more. The setting spray is an obvious yes. Everyone loves this setting spray. It just feels so refreshing. It's not too dewy. And last but not least, their lip products. They're freaking phenomenal. I never wore a gloss that I can honestly feel comfortable in talking in and know that it's not on my teeth right now. Let me just look really quick. Hold on. Okay, you guys, so I think we covered everything. I hope you enjoyed just as much as I loved filming this. This was really fun. Definitely a first time for me. This opens doors to other brands for me to try. Don't forget to like on your way out. It just really shows me that you guys enjoy these kind of videos, so I know to keep doing these kind of videos. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you're new, hi. I'm Corianne, and my channel is all about beauty, family, and soon to come fashion. Until then, guys, I will leave you right here. Thank you so much for devoting your time, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.